Hi, in this video we will learn how to complete a payment schedule in Excel. We will create from zero a simple loan schedule. In this sample we will take a 5 years loan, and we will try to explain the parts of this loan, and we will use a special function that can be found into the Excel. First of all, let's try to create from zero a small template with the columns that are very important, or the most important, in the loan schedule. And these are the period, also the amount for each period. Then let's say that we need the interest, main debt, and remaining amount, let's say like this. And now, with other words, we have the number of periods, amount for each period, and then those three columns are basically the same with the amount. I mean, the sum of these should be equal with the amount, because you will see that we will split the amount in these categories. For the moment, let's try to erase the grid lines and make here a little bit readable and give them a color. Good. Here we go. Now we are ready to start the figures. In our case, let's take a 5 years loan for a special car which will cost us, let's say, 80k euro. Here on the up side and to the right, let's put some main figures, and these are, let's say, the loan amount, which is 80,000. Then we need to set up and to know the interest rate, and here it's annual, the annual value. Then we have the same but for the month, so we have the interest rate for each month, and then we have the number of month, or we can see the period. Good. Just make a simple table, decrease, and make it a dark gray. Here we know that we will take a good car for this amount, and we will take it for 5 years, meaning that we need to multiply 5 with 12 months and give us the result, so 60 months. The interest rate will be 4.5. Let's assume this value, which is quite normal, let's say, in some countries. Then we know that we must find out the monthly interest rate. We will divide into 12 the annual rate. We will split basically for each month and format as a percentages. Let's go like this. Good. So now we have the main criteria that is important for the loan schedule, and let's try to put some figures here linked with our given criteria. The very important thing is that we need to create here, let's say, the amount, or let's say monthly amount, which is basically the most important thing when your bank will communicate you the schedule. You will always try to look up after that value. This is your guide when you take the loan. The monthly amount in Excel can be calculated by using the PMT function. PMT function, it's basically a great function that calculates the payment of a loan based on some constant payments and a constant interest rate. And it has three main arguments. Let's see. Equal PMT, open the brackets, and we have the first argument, which is the rate, and in our case the rate should be the monthly interest rate. So monthly interest rate, it's 0.38. Then the next argument for us, it's n per. N per meaning the number of months that we set up for our loan. So we have 60. Then the last argument, it's the PV, the PV received. Basically, it's the value of our loan. It's the present value. Good. We will close the brackets, hit enter, and we will see a great amount. It's red because the PMT give us, let's say, a nice custom, and I will make it a light blue here, and I will change it to black, and here we go. So mainly we will pay 1,000 and almost 500 euro per month. Good. Let's take a simple calculation. This by 60, meaning that we have an interest value roughly of 10k. Okay, this is mainly our value for interest, just for you to see the impact of your loan in terms of your pocket. Now let's put, as we talk, the informations here. We have 1, 2, so up to 60 rates, periods, sorry. So we have the amount, which will be always equal with age 3, and I will put here a minus, and I will freeze the cell. Okay, I will copy till down because it's always the same amount. I will format as number to be more easy and more readable. Now we will try to find out the interest. Interest will be basically calculated by the loan value multiplied by interest rate monthly interest rate. Let's see, monthly. Okay, and now we need to put here, we will calculate manually first two rows, so equal loan value multiply with monthly interest rate, it's 300. The main debt, it's equal with amount minus interest. So mainly the sum of these two cells will give us the total of 1.491. Good. Now the remaining amount, it's basically equal with the value, the initial value of our loan minus main debt. And that's it. The first row it's ready, and we can put some borders. The second one will be the same, but we will try to find a way to set up for all the schedule instead of doing manually till the 60 period. Good. Now the interest rate, the interest value for the second period will be equal with the remaining amount multiplied by interest rate monthly, and I will freeze this value. Then the main debt will be equal with the amount minus interest value, and the remaining amount will be equal with this one minus main debt. And now, hopefully, if we copy, we will go to 0 remaining amount.